Australia, there are many reports about global warming on TV. If global warming continues, animals like polar bear won't have places to live. Let's discuss what can we do to stop global warming. The main cause of global warming is cutting down too many trees. Trees provide us clean air. Another cause of global warming is pollution, which comes from throwing away trashes, using disposable items, and releasing harmful gas to the air. One negative effects of global warming is air pollution. If we cut down many trees, the air will be dirty, so in a few decades we maybe wear gas masks. Another negative effect is climate change. Long time ago, there are 4 distinct seasons, but in the future there will be only summer and winter. We have to solve these problems. Here are a few solutions. First, plant many trees. If you can plant trees, try to avoid much papers. Second, recycle properly. If we recycle, we can reduce air pollution. Third, don't use disposable items often. Did you know it takes 500 years to plastic to decompose? There are many reports of global warming on TV. If global warming continues, animals like polar bear won't have places to live. We have to help them by planting many trees, recycling properly, and don't use disposable items often. Thank you for listening.
What do you think is the biggest problem in the world? I think climate change is the biggest problem in the world. Let's think about ways to solve climate change and discuss what can be done about climate change. The main causes of climate change is pollution. Pollution occurs when we throw garbage on the ground or let wastewater to flow into lake or river. Another causes of climate change is emission of lots of carbon. Carbon is released when we burn garbage, emit greenhouse gases, or drive too much. One negative effect of climate change is the melting of the Arctic. If the Arctic ice melts, the polar bear will lose their home and sea level will rise, leading to widespread flooding. Another negative effect of climate change is some areas are becoming desert, while other areas are being submerged in water. Some areas that have little rain are turning into desert. However, some areas with excessive rain are experiencing flood. The best solution of this problem is using reusable things like tumbler or shopping basket, because use disposable things pollute the environment. Another solution is using clean energy like solar or wind power, because clean energy comes from nature, so using clean energy helps prevent climate change. Climate change is one of the biggest problems in the world. Climate change has many negative effects in the world, so we must stop by reducing pollution and carbon emission. Thank you for listening.
The characters in Number the Stars are facing the occupation of German. There are tormenting the Danish people because they are Jews. But today we are facing climate change that is one of the big problems in our planet. The spring and autumn is becoming shorter. In the winter, the flower blooms, and in spring, snow falls. In autumn, no more beautiful leaves fall. So we have to think that climate change is our family's problem, and we should do our best to solve this problem. The main cause of the climate change is the increase in greenhouse gases. The more greenhouse gases are released, the more hotter the earth gets. The greenhouse gases are produced because of human activities and buying too many things. The negative effects of climate change is the rise in sea levels. This can cause the coastal cities to become submerged. And the animals that live in cold places may lose their homes because the sea levels get high. The first solutions to climate change is using public transportations. We can reduce the amount of carbon dioxide. The second solution to climate change is buying only necessary things and safe things. Buying unnecessary things aren't good for Earth since this consumes more energy. As you can see, there are many negative effects of climate change, so we should try hard to protect our planet Earth. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Bye.